And that's fine. I was out of the office at a meeting. Thought I'd be back a little sooner.
Okay, so good morning, everybody, and welcome to IGTV. We do have with us on the air is Craig Floyd, the CEO of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund down in Washington, D.C. And Craig, I'm going blind here, so I'll let you lead the conversation and tell us where we're going.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. I wanted to certainly follow up a little bit on National Police Week. We had talked about that prior to the week of May 13th through the 19th, which was National Police Week this year. Just wanted everybody to know that it couldn't have been more successful. The weather cooperated. The crowds were bigger than ever. We figured we had more than 25,000 people attend this year's activities. Our signature event, of course, is our Candlelight Vigil on May 13th. That was a Sunday, Mother's Day this year. We thought the crowd size might go down because of that. Actually, we think we had the biggest crowd maybe we've ever had at our National Memorial Candlelight Vigil. So 25,000 plus people attended, and that night, perhaps the most poignant moment is when we read the 362 new names that were officially inscribed on the National Memorial this year. 163 of those officers, of course, died in 2011, and 199 of those officers died earlier in history, but were only recently discovered by our research team. We also, I wanted to get the word out to everybody that there is a documentary that was done during National Police Week highlighting the many events that we had. I've often thought that it would be wonderful if one of the television networks were to cover National Police Week and put together an hour or two of special highlights from the event, showing people what it's all about. And a good friend of mine, Bill Erfurth, who has a production company, he's a retired Miami-Dade police lieutenant. He actually came with a veteran and award-winning film crew to film National Police Week and to cover some of the families that traveled from faraway distances to be with us. And he's now putting together that documentary, which will highlight all of National Police Week and what it stands for. And for anybody interested in seeing the trailer that he's actually produced already to give people a sense of what this is going to be, they should go to www.heroesbehindthebadge.com. That's www.heroesbehindthebadge.com, and they'll be able to see the trailer and learn more about this wonderful documentary that's being produced by Bill Erfurth and his production company. Number of officers were followed, and I think it's going to be a very poignant, very heart-wrenching type documentary, but certainly something that I think will make every officer proud of what they do, and certainly comforting for the survivors of the fallen as well.
Hey, Craig, just mention
Yeah,
to me, if you wouldn't mind again, where can they find that trailer?
that's www.heroesbehindthebadge.com.
Okay, that's terrific. Thanks. All right, sorry to interrupt you there. Go ahead.
Not a problem. Second item I wanted to cover with you, Joe, is Law Enforcement Appreciation Night at Citi Field. We're doing a series of sporting events around the country that are devoted to paying tribute to law enforcement officers in those communities, but also helping raise money for the National Law Enforcement Museum that we're building. So for those in the New York City area, we're looking at Citi Field. The New York Mets play the Florida Marlins on August 7th. August 7th is the date, and that's a 7:10 p.m. Start time. So anyone interested in attending a great baseball game, I see, by the way, one of the Mets pitchers, Dickey is his name. He actually pitched a one-hitter last night against our Baltimore Orioles down here. So you might even get to see one of the best pitchers in baseball go on that night. But that's August 7th, 7:10 p.m. Purchase tickets at www.mets.com and then /law, L-A-W. So again, www.mets.com /LAW. And they'll be able to order tickets, and then that by ordering them through that website, they'll be able to get us a portion of the ticket sales to the Memorial Fund for the National Law Enforcement Museum. By the way, that $35 ticket includes a commemorative challenge coin and a $6 donation to the Memorial Fund. And if that's on the Pepsi porch, if you want to get left field reserve tickets, that's $40. And that's a $7 donation to the Memorial Fund, as well as a commemorative challenge coin. So any groups that want to do 25 or more, they will also be recognized on the scoreboard that night. So just something to think about. So that's my highlights for the upcoming events in the New York City area, Joe.
All right, we're going to go to a short commercial here, and then we'll come back and